A clever man without wisdom is like a beautiful flower without fragrance. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in.
Welcome to my informative channel. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon next to it so that my videos can reach you in time. Thanks.
As you cannot do what you want what you can do. Advertisers constantly invent cures to which there is no disease. He who does not oppose evil commands it to be done. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. I awoke only to see that the rest of the world is still asleep. Truth was always but the daughter of time. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. You don't get into trouble because of the things you don't know. It is the things you don't know that really get you into a mess. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. A clever man without wisdom is like a beautiful flower without fragrance. Whatever you do in life, if you want to be creative and intelligent, and develop your brain, you must do everything with the awareness that everything, in some way, connects to everything else. Life is pretty simple. You do some stuff. Most fails. Some works. You do more of what works. To be a winner you must want to win but must know of the chance of losing and must not fear of it. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. It's not enough that you believe what you see. You must also understand what you see. Average human looks without seeing, listens without hearing, touches without feeling, eats without tasting, moves without physical awareness, inhales without awareness of odor or fragrance, and talks without thinking. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. We know well that mistakes are more easily detected in the works of others than in one's own. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. I have from an early age abjured the use of meat, and the time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look upon the murder of men. People reveal themselves completely only when they are thrown out of the customary conditions of their life. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws. She has no effect without cause nor invention without necessity. Everything comes from everything, and everything is made out of everything, and everything returns into everything. If you are alone, you belong entirely to yourself. If you are accompanied by even one companion, you belong only half to yourself, or even less in proportion to the thoughtlessness of his conduct, and if you have more than one companion, you will fall more deeply into the same plight. It should not be hard for you to stop sometimes and look into the stains of walls, or ashes of a fire, or clouds, or mud, or like places, in which you may find really marvelous ideas. If you find from your own experience that something is a fact, and it contradicts what some authority has written down, then you must abandon the authority and base your reasoning on your own findings. Virtue is our true wealth and the true reward of its possessor. It cannot be lost. It never deserts us until life leaves us. Please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. Thanks. You must grow in patience when you meet with great wrongs, and they will then be powerless to vex your mind. Iron rusts from disuse. Water loses its purity from stagnation. Even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. Patience serves as a protection against wrongs as clothes do against cold. For if you put on more clothes as the cold increases, it will have no power to hurt you. So in like manner you must grow in patience when you meet with great wrongs, and they will then be powerless to vex your mind. Reprove your friend in secret, and praise him openly. You don't get into trouble because of the things you don't know. It is the things you don't know that really get you into a mess. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress, and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, but they whose heart is firm, and whose conscience approves their conduct, will pursue their principles unto death. I awoke, only to see that the rest of the world is still asleep. Please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. Thanks.